Yes, we can. Thank you, New Hampshire.
There's a moment just a few seconds into any Barack Obama speech where the room just changes. People stop scrolling, they stop fidgeting, they stop thinking about what's for dinner or what they're going to post on Instagram, and they lean in. Even if they don't agree with him, they listen.
You know, a few weeks ago, no one imagined that we'd have accomplished what we did here tonight in New Hampshire. No one could have imagined it.
So what is it? What's actually happening in those first few seconds that grabs our attention, holds our attention, and somehow makes every word feel important? Because it's not just the words, and it's not just his voice, it's how he delivers them. And once you see this, once you hear the rhythm, you'll never listen to a speaker again in the same way. So today I want to dive into the rhythm of Obama's speeches, how he uses pacing, pausing, and presence to create connection and command attention, and how you can use the same tools to elevate your influence.
For most of this campaign, we were far behind. We always knew our climb would be steep, but in record numbers, you came out.
Hi, I'm Jordana, a hypnotist, a mentalist, and a body language expert. And if you've ever wanted to speak with more power and more presence, this video is for you. So Obama's secret is not just in his voice. It's in his structure. His speeches flow with a cadence that feels intentional, measured, and musical even.
And you spoke up for change. And with your voices and your votes, you made it clear that at this moment,
there's a beat.
in this election,
There's a beat.
there is something happening
There's rhythm.
in America.
There's rhythm. Each phrase is its own moment. He doesn't overload his audience, he guides them. And so this is using rhythm as influence, and it's deeply effective because it keeps listeners present, it gives their brain space to process, and it creates emotional momentum. In short, rhythm makes meaning memorable.
There is no destiny that we cannot fulfill.
And there's a reason why rhythm actually works. Our brains love patterns, from nursery rhymes to TED Talks. Our subconscious mind thrives on pacing and repetition. And when we hear a speech with rhythm, our mind doesn't actually have to work as hard to keep up. So it drops its guard and it lets more ideas soak in, and it feels smoother and it feels safer and it feels more compelling. And Obama, he nails it without ever making it feel strategic, and that is part of his magic. It feels natural even though it's so incredibly refined. And here's where it gets really powerful. Obama's rhythm is enhanced by what he doesn't do. He doesn't fidget, he doesn't fill silences, he doesn't race to the next idea. His physical presence matches the rhythm of his voice.
We have been told we cannot do this by a chorus of cynics, and they will only grow louder and more dissonant in the weeks and months to come.
It's calm, it's grounded, it's clear, and when you watch him, his gestures are very minimal but deliberate.
That's why tonight belongs to you. It belongs to the organizers and the volunteers and the staff who believed in this journey and rallied so many others to join the cause.
And his eye contact is direct but not forceful. And his pauses, they're not awkward, they're anchored. And that's a stillness that really amplifies his rhythm, and it tells the audience, you have time to absorb this. And in return, the audience gives their full attention to him. So let's name a couple of techniques that Obama uses that you can start using immediately. Number one is chunking. So he delivers one idea at a time, not 5, not 3, just one thought, one breath. This actually gives space for each message to land. Number two, he pauses for effect. And not to be dramatic, but to allow for reflection. And his silence isn't empty, it's actually part of the message. And number three, he ends with weight. His sentences often finish with downward vocal inflection.
To free this nation from the tyranny of oil and save our planet from a point of no return.
And this signals certainty and confidence. So try it. Instead of rising at the end of every sentence, drop your voice instead. It helps a message land deeper. So if we look at that sentence and we go upward inflection with a question, it helps a message land deeper, versus going downward inflection, it helps a message land deeper. So can you see the difference in certainty and conviction? And number 4 is repetition with purpose. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
3 words, over and over. Repetition equals retention. And in hypnosis, this is called reinforcement. In public speaking, it works because the message has greater impact when it's repeated. And the reason Obama's rhythm works so well is because it doesn't just sound good, it feels right. There is emotional pacing. He knows when to build, when to hold, when to release. And he does it without rushing, without forcing. He allows the audience to arrive at the emotion with him. That's what makes his delivery so powerful, because it's not about volume and it's not about speed, it's about timing. And it's about complete alignment and congruence between his voice, his body, and his message.
There has never been anything false about hope.
And this is the kind of communication that lingers. It's the kind of communication that we remember, and it's the kind that really lands in our subconscious mind. So do you want to sound more intentional, more confident, and more impactful? Here's what you can do right now. Number 1 is slow down. It's going to feel weird at first. That's okay. Look how Obama does it. Let's take a leaf out of his book. Number 2 is go with one idea at a time. One breath, one pause. Give yourself space to breathe. Give your audience space to breathe. If we try to cram too many messages in, it's overwhelming for us and it's overwhelming for whoever we're sharing a message with. Number 3 is record yourself. Listen to your pacing. Notice, where are you rushing? Where are you dropping off? Are you using upward inflection, downward inflection? Where can you let something land? And what can you give more space and breath to? And number 4 is read Obama. Literally out loud, choose a paragraph. Feel the rhythm and embody it, because rhythm isn't just for poetry. It is for leadership, influence, and presence. So Obama doesn't rush, he doesn't fill the silences, and he doesn't speak to impress. He speaks to connect. His rhythm is deliberate, his delivery is grounded, and his presence makes every single word feel like it matters. And that is a masterful skill. And the best part is, it is a skill that you can build as well. We all can. Hi, I'm Jordana, a hypnotist, a mentalist, and a body language expert. And I love decoding videos, speeches, all forms of communication. So if there's someone that you want me to decode and share some insight into, please drop their name or the video in the comments below. And if you want more tools to elevate your presence and your voice, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.